Hi, hello, my dear students. A very good evening to all of you. So, warm welcome to Turito. So, in last class, we discussed the some values of greatest integer functions and their properties, least integer function and its properties, and Legender's theorem. And we have started one problem yesterday, but that problem is not completed. So, today we are going to complete that problem. Okay. So, one more thing. So, by observing last 2 to 3 weeks, some students are not attending the class properly. So many times I told you, if your aim is to get the best rank in IIT, so all these classes are very important. So please don't skip any class. If you are not able to understand the class, then it is better to take the recap video. So every class is important, whatever the subject may be. So many times I told you. Now you are in 9th class, 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th. If you are doing perfect for these 4 years, after 4 years definitely you will get the best rank in IIT JEE. But before that, every day you have to follow the class, that is very important. So if you are not following the classes regularly, if you are coming to the classes occasionally, then you are not able to understand the concepts. Now we are discussing the topics, so which are most important with respect to the IIT JEE examinations. So that's why every class is important. Every class is important. If you miss any class, then you are not able to understand the concept or definition or formula or problem, whatever it may be. You are not able to understand in the following class. So that's why I am requesting all my dear students. So please don't skip any class. So please come to the class regularly. Okay. So every day we have only 2 classes in 2 different subjects. So that's why I am requesting all. So please attend the class every day. Now let us come to the class. So in last class we discussed the concepts of greatest integer function and its properties, least integer function and its properties, and Legender's theorem. So and we did some problems related to the greatest integer function. Now today we are going to do some problems related to the greatest integer function and Legender's theorem. Now let us start the class, my dear children. So number system, number theory or theory of numbers, all are same. So look at this problem. So find the highest power of 7 contained in 1000 factorial. So actually yesterday we have started this problem. So due to time, so we have not completed that problem, but today we can complete this problem. Find the highest power of 7 contained in 1000 factorial. So contained in 1000 factorial. So here we have the prime number 7 and the natural number is 1000 factorial. So yesterday we discussed the Legender's theorem. If p is a prime integer, then the highest power of p or the highest index is nothing but power. The highest power of p or the index of p in n factorial is, the formula is known as step n by p plus step n by p square plus step n by p cube plus so on. So this is the formula where n is the given number, that is nothing but 1000. P is the given prime integer, that is 7. So here this is not a bracket, that is greatest integer function. According to the definition, greatest integer function, so we can take the integral part only. If integer plus fraction is there, then we can take the integral part only. So step 1.3 we can take 1 only. Step 10.8 we can take 10 only. So here we have to take the integral part only. If integer plus fraction is there, and we can read this as step function, or you may read that as greatest integer function. Or step function. So step of 2.3 or greatest integral part of 2.3. So both are same. Now according to the problem, we have n equal to 1000 factorial. So that is 1000 and the given prime number is 7. So p equal to 7. So n equal to 1000 and p equal to 7. So now we have to find the highest power of 7 in 1000 factorial. So therefore highest power. So therefore highest power of 7 in 1000 factorial. According to this formula, step n by p, n equal to 1000. So step 1000 by 7 plus step n by p square, 1000 by p square, 7 square plus step 1000, sorry, 1000. So step 1000 by n cube, 7 cube plus step 1000 by n power 4, 7 power 4 plus so on. Here we have to write up to getting the integral part as 0. Here we have to write whatever the problem may be. Here you have to express like this up to getting the integral part as 0. Here in numerator we have 1000, in denominator we have 7. So that is step 1000 by 7. Step 1000 by 7 plus step 1000 by 7 square is 49 plus step 1000 by 7 cube. 7 cube means 7 into 7 into 7. So 7 into 7, 49 into 7. 7 9 ja 63. 7 4 ja 28 plus 6, 343. 1000 by 343 plus step 1000 by 7 power 4. 7 into 7, 49. 49 into 7, 343. 343 into 7. 7 3 ja 21. 7 4 ja 28 plus 2, 30. 7 3 ja 21 plus 3, 24. So that is 2401. So stop it. If the value of denominator is greater than numerator, then we can stop that, because when the value of denominator is greater than numerator, if we divide the numerator by the denominator, you will get 0 point something. The next value is step 1000 by 2401 into 7. Again you will get 0 point something. So that's why we have to write like this up to getting the integral part of 0. Up to getting the integral part as 0. So now 1000 by 7 means by dividing 1000 by 7. By dividing 1000 by 7, 7 1 ja 7, 10 minus 7 3, 30, 7 4 ja 28, 30 minus 28 2, 20, 7 2 ja 14, 6.60, 7 8 ja 56. So you don't want to complete that, but just we can take up to like this. So integral part plus fractional part. So we can take this is integral part of 142.8. 142.8 plus 1000 by 49. If we divide 1000 by 49, so 49 2 ja 98. So this is 10 minus 8 is 2, 9 minus 9 is 0, so 20. So 20 is less than 49. So that's why let us take 0 here, this is point. So 49 into 4, 4 9 ja 36, 4 4 ja 16 plus 3, 196, this is 4. So next we can write this is 2.4, step 2.4. Next 1000 by 343. If we divide the number 1000 by 343, if we divide the number 1000 by 343, so 142, step 142.8 plus step 2.4. So next, if we divide the numerator 1000 by the denominator 343, you will get 343. So if you take 3, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 3 3s are 9 plus 1 10, 10,000 110, but here we have 1000 only. So let us take 2, 2 3s are 6, next 2 4s are 8, 2 3s are 6. If you take 3, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 3 3s are 9 plus 1 10, 10 29, but here we have 1000 only. So that's why let us take 2, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 2 3s are 6. So by subtracting 10 minus 6 is 4, 9 minus 8 is 1, next 10 minus 6 is 4, so 9 minus 6 is 3, so that is 314. So by subtracting 686, so 6 plus 4 10, 8 plus 1 9, 9 plus 1 10, 6 plus 3 9 plus 1 10, so that is 1000. So by subtracting 686 from 1000 we have gotten 314, but here 314 is less than 343, so let us take 0 here point. So 343 here we have 3140 is there. If you take 4, so 5 3 is 1500. If you take 9, if you take 10, 343 into 10, 3430, but here we have 3140. If you take 9, 9 3 is 27, 9 4 is 36 plus 2, 38. Next 9 3 is 27 plus 3, 30, 3087. So we can take 9. So we can write this as step 2.9. Step 2.9. Next one is, if you divide the numerator 1000 by the denominator 2401, you will get step 0 point something. So you don't want to find that. When the numerator is less than the denominator, if you divide the numerator by denominator, definitely you will get 0 point something. Now this is step 142.5, where integral part is 142 and the fractional part is 0.8. So step 142.8 can be written as 142 plus step 2.4. So step 2.4 means 2 is the integer, 0.4 is the fraction. So step 2.4 can be written as 2 plus step 2.9. So step 2.9 means 2 is the integer, 0.9 is the fraction, plus 2. So this is 0 only. So that is 142 plus 2, 144 plus 2, 146. So the highest power of 7 contained in 1000 factorial is 146. The highest power of 7 contained in 1000 factorial is 146. So to do these type of problems, we have to use this formula. So step n by p plus step n by p square plus step n by p cube plus so on. Step n by p plus step n by p square plus step n by p cube plus so on. Step is nothing but the greatest integer function. Okay. N is nothing but the given number 1000. P is nothing but the given prime integer. So substitute the values and simplify. So step function means we have to take the integral part only. So by taking like that, we have gotten 146. So the highest power of 7 in 1000 factorial is 140. But here we don't have the options. So just this is the problem only. So the highest power of 7 contained in 1000 factorial is 146. Okay. So take the screenshot of this problem. Next, hope you have understand this problem. So next, let us go to the next problem. Here, Bain's model problems. So just like the above problem, the highest power of 3 in 80 factorial. So 3 is clearly a prime integer and the given number is 80 factorial. So we can do this problem just like the above problem. According to the given problem, we can take p equal to 3. Since the number is 80 factorial, we can take n equal to 80. So you have to find the highest power of 3 in 80 factorial. The given number is 80 factorial. So we can take n equal to 80. We have to find the highest power of 3. 3 is a prime integer. So we can take p equal to 3. So therefore the highest power of of 3 in 80 factorial, the highest power of 3 in 80 factorial equal to. So again the formula is step n by p plus step n by p square plus step n by p cube plus so on. So you have to write like this up to getting the integral part as 0. So that is n by 80 by p, 80 by 3 plus step n by p square, 80 by p square, 3 square is 9 plus step 80 by p cube. P cube means 3 cube, 3 3 are 9, 9 3 are 27 plus step 80 by 3 power 4. 3 power 1, 3 square, 3 cube, like 3 power 4. 3 power 4 is 81. Now we can stop this. So because where by observing the numerator and denominator, the value in numerator is 80 and the number in denominator is 81. So clearly if you divide the numerator 80 by the denominator 81, you will get 0 point something. So the next value is 80 by 3 power 5, that is 243. Again you will get step 0 point something. So we can stop this. Now 80 by 3. So if we divide 80 by 3, so 325 times 75, 326 times 327 ja 81. So 26 point something you will get. 3 2 ja 6, 20, 3 6 ja 18, again 20, 3 6 ja 18. So 26.6 plus 80 by 9, 9 9 ja 81, but here 80 is there. So that's why let us take 9 8 ja 72, 8.98 ja 72, 80 minus 72 is 8, 80. 80 means again 9 8 ja 72, 8.8 plus 80 by 27, 27 3 ja 81, but here 80 is there. So we can take 2, 27 2 ja 54. So 27 2 ja 54, 80 minus 54. So 10 minus 4 6, 7 minus 5 2, 26. So 26 means that is 260. So if you take 27 into 9, 9 7 ja 63, 9 2 ja 18 plus 6, that is 243. If you divide 80 by 27, 27 2 ja. So if you divide 80 by 27, so 27 2 ja 54. 10 minus 4 6, 7 minus 5 2, 26, but 26 is less, 27 is greater than 26. So we can take 0 here point. So if you take 27 10 times, so that is 270, but a 260 is there. If you take 9, 9 7 ja 63, 9 2 ja 18 plus 6, 243. So 27.9, 9 7 ja 63. 9 2 ja 18 plus 6, 243. So we can write this as step 2.9 plus this can be written as 0 point something, 0 point something. So step 26.6 is 26, step 8.8 is 8, step 2.9 is 2, step 0 point something is 0. So 26 plus 8, 34 plus 2, that equal to 36. So by observing the options, we have option B. So the problems are looking like difficult, but they are very easy. So to do the problems like this, so just we have to observe the given numbers. Here we have to find the highest power of 3 or the index of 3 in 80 factorial. Clearly 3 is the prime number, so we can take p equal to 3. So since the number is 80 factorial, then we can take n equal to 80. Then we can take n equal to 80. So the highest power of 3 in 80 factorial, the highest power of n in 80 factorial. So first if you want to write the formula, then we can take step n by p plus step n by p square plus step n by p cube plus 1. So substitute the values of n and p and simplify them, we have gotten 36. So the highest power of 3 in 80 factorial is 36. So we can take option B is the correct option for the given problem. So take the screenshot of this problem. So let us go to the next problem. The highest power of 2 in 100 factorial. So this is also just like the above problem. So this is second question of mains model. In the above problem, we have the highest power of 3 in 80 factorial. Here you have to find the highest power of 2 in 100 factorial. Here 2 is clearly a prime number. So let us take p equal to 2 and n equal to. So let us take p equal to 2 and n equal to 100. N equal to 100. Again we can write step n by p 100 by 2 plus step n by p square 100 by 2 square plus step n by p cube 100 by 2 cube plus so on. So according to the problem, we have to find the highest power of 2 in 100 factorial. According to the problem, we have to find the highest power of 2 in 100 factorial. So since 2 is a prime number, then we can take p equal to 2. Next let us take n equal to 100. So the highest power of 2 in 100 factorial. So let us take p equal to 2 and n equal to 100. So therefore highest power of, highest power of 2 in 100 factorial, highest power of 2 in 100 factorial is again by writing the formula step n by p plus step n by p square plus step n by p cube plus so on. Here we have to write up to getting the integral part as 0, means we have to get the value of denominator greater than numerator. We have to write like this up to getting the value of denominator is greater than the value of numerator. Now n by p, n is 100 by p means 2, step 100 by 2 plus step 100 by 2 square 4 plus step n by p cube, 100 by p cube, 2 cube is 8 plus step 100 by 2 power 4 16 plus step 100 by 2 power 5 32 plus step 100 by 2 power 6 64 plus step 100 by 2 power 7. So that is 128. So we can stop. So plus so on. So by observing where the numerator is 100 but the denominator is 128. If you divide the numerator 100 by the denominator 128, you will get 0 point something. The next value is step 100 by 256. Next step 100 by 256 into 2, 512, so on. So but we don't want to write all those values because you will get 0 only. Now by simplifying, 100 by 2 is 50, step 50 plus 100 by 4 is 25, step 25 plus step 100 by 8, 8 12 ja 96, 100 is there, 8 12 ja 96, so 12 point. So 8 12 ja 96, 100 minus 96 is 4, 40, 8 5 ja 40, so 12.5 plus 100 by 16, so 16 3 ja 40, 16 6 ja 96, 16 6 ja 96, 16 7 ja 112, 7 6 ja 42, 7 1 ja 7 plus 4 11, 112. But here 100 is there, so 16 6 ja 96, 6 point something. 100 minus 96 is 4, 40, 16 2 ja 32, so 6.2. So next 100 by 32, 32 3 ja 96, 32 to 4 ja 4 2 ja 8, 4 3 ja 12, 128, but 100 is there. So that's why we can take 32 3 times. So 3 2 ja 6, 3 3 ja 9, 96, 100 minus 96 is 40. So 32 40, so 32 1 time plus 100 by 64, so 1 point. 64 2 ja 128, but 100 is there, so we can write 1 point. 100 minus 64, so 10 minus 4 6, 9 minus 6 3, 32. So 32 means 320, 320, 64 320, 5 4 ja 20, 5 6 ja 30 plus 2, so you will get 1.5, you will get 1.5. So 64 100 by 64, you will get 1.5. Next, if you divide 100 by 128, you will get 0 point something. So we don't want to write the remaining values. So 100 by 2 50, step 50, 100 by 4 step 25, 100 by 8 step 12.5, 100 by 16 step 6.2, 100 by 32 step 3.1, 100 by 64 step 1.5, 100 by 128 step 0 point something. So by simplifying, step 50 is 50, step 25 is 25, step 12.5 is 12 only, step 6.2 is 6, step 3.1 is 3, step 1.5 is 1 plus 0. So by simplifying, 50 plus 25 75, 75 plus 10 85 plus 2 87, 87 plus 6 93, 93 plus 3 96 plus 1 97. So that is option C. 50 plus 25 75 plus 12 87 plus 6 93 plus 3 96 plus 1 97. By observing the options, we have C. So the highest power of 2 in 100 factorial is 97. The highest power of 2 in 100 factorial is 97. Let us consider 2 as p and 100 factorial is there. So, we can take n equal to 100. We know the formula according to the Legender's theorem, step n by p plus step n by p square plus step n by p cube plus so on. Whatever the problem may be, to do the problems like this we have to use this formula, and we can express this up to getting the integral part as 0 by substituting the values and simplifying. Finally, we have gotten 97. So, option C is correct option for the given problem. So, the highest power of 2 in 100 factorial is 97. So, take the screenshot. Next, let us go to the next problem. The maximum positive integer k such that 1001 into 1002 into 1085 into so on 95 into 1986 by 11 power k is an integer is. Options are given as A 98, B 99, C 100 and D is 97. So, here also we can do just like the above problem. The maximum positive integer k such that 1001 into 1002 into 1985 into 1986 by 11 power k. 11 power k. So, here 1001, 1002, so on, 1003, 1004, so on, the last number is 1986. 1986. In the denominator we have 11 power k. So, the maximum positive integer k such that, so this must be is an integer. In place of k, if you take 1, 11 power 1, we have to divide the numerator by the denominator 11. In place of k, if you take 2, 11 square. In place of k, if you take 3, 11 cube. So, you may get so many integers, but out of all those integers, so which integer is greatest? The maximum positive integer k. So, in place of k, by taking which value, this will be an integer. So, here by observing the given expression, we have 1001 into 1002 into 1003 into so on 1986 by 11 power k, by 11 power k. So, here since 1001 into 1002 into so on 1986 by 11 power k is there, here let us do one thing. Let us multiply the numerator and denominator. Let us multiply the numerator and denominator by 1000 factorial. Let us multiply the numerator and denominator by 1000 factorial. So, what we get? 1000 factorial into 1001 into 1002 into so on 1986 by 11 power k into 11 power k into 1000 factorial. 11 power k into 1000 factorial. So, let us multiply the numerator and denominator by 1000 factorial. So, the given expression is 1001 into 1002 into so on 1986 by 11 power k into, so 11 power k only. Now, let us multiply the numerator and denominator by 1000 factorial. By multiplying the numerator and denominator by 1000 factorial, so we can write 1000 factorial into 1001 into so on 1986 by 11 power k into 1000 factorial. By multiplying the numerator and denominator by 1000 factorial, we can write 1000 factorial into 1001 into 1002 into so on 1986 by 11 power k into 1000 factorial. 11 power k into 1000 factorial. Now, the numerator can be written as, where 1000 factorial is nothing but 1 into 2 into 3 into so on 1000. So, what is the value of n factorial? According to the definition of n factorial, we can write n factorial equal to 1 into 2 into 3 into so on n. So, n factorial can be written as 1 into 2 into 3 into so on n, but here in place of n we have 1000. So, this is the formula for factorial n or n factorial. n must be a positive integer. So according to that, where 1000 factorial can be written as 1 into 2 into 3 into so on 1000 into 1001 into so on 1986 by 11 power k into 1000 factorial, where 1000 factorial can be written according to that 1 into 2 into 3 into so on. So 1986 by 11 power k into 1000 factorial. 1000 factorial, 11 power k into 1000 factorial. Now the numerator can be written as 1986 factorial. Now the numerator can be written as 1986 factorial, because 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into so on 1986. So the numerator is the product of continuous 1986 numbers. The numerator is the product of conjugative 1986 numbers. So that's why numerator can be written as 1986 factorial by, in the denominator we have 11 power k into 1000 factorial. So now here we have to do, here we have the numerator and denominator. Here we have the numerator and denominator. In numerator we have 1986 factorial. In the denominator we have 11 power k into 1000 factorial. So first here let us do, find the highest power of 11 in 1986 factorial. So keep aside. Next, find the highest power of 11 power k in 1000 factorial. So keep aside. After getting them, subtract denominator from the numerator. You will get any one of the given 4 values a, b, c, d. So here we have 1 into 2 into 3 into so on 1986. Here we have the numerator as the product of 1986 numbers. So 1986 factorial. In the denominator we have 11 power k into 1000 factorial. 11 power k into 1000 factorial. So now let us find the highest power of 11. Highest power of 11 means we have to find the value of k only. The highest power of 11 for both 1986 factorial and 1000 factorial. So to find the highest power of 11 in 1986 factorial, we have to express that as box 1986 by 11 plus box 1986 by 11 square plus box 1986 by 11 cube plus so on. Okay. After that, let us find the highest power of 11 in 1000 factorial. So we can write step 1000 by 11 plus step 1000 by 11 square plus step 1000 by 11 cube plus so on. After getting, subtract the value of denominator from the numerator, you will get the value of k. Here I am going to find the highest power of 11 in 1986 factorial. So the highest power of 11, so highest power of 11 in 1986 factorial is, so we can write step 1986 by 11 plus step 1986 by p square, so that is 11 square 121 plus step 1986 by 11 cube. So 11 cube means 121 into 11. So 11 1 ja 11, 11 2 ja 22 plus 1 22, 11 1 ja 11 plus 2 13, 13 21, 13 21. So 11 1 ja 11, 11 2 ja 22 plus 1 22, again 11 1 ja 11 plus 2 13. So that is 13 21, 13 21. Next plus step 1986 by 11 power 4. So 11 into 11 121, 121 into 11 13 21 into 11, 11 1 ja 11, 11 2 ja 22 plus 1 22, 11 3 ja 33 plus 2 35, 11 1 ja 11 plus 3 14. So 14,521, 14,521 plus 1. So you can stop that, because by observing the numerator and denominator, where the numerator is 1986 and the denominator is 14,521. So clearly the numerator is less than the denominator. So we don't want to write the remaining values. So by simplifying this, you will get, so by dividing 1986 by 11, here you don't want to get the exact integer, you may get integer plus fraction, but step function means we have to consider the integral part only. By dividing the numerator 1986 by the denominator 11, you will get, so 11 1 ja 11, 11 1 ja 11, actually 11 2 ja 22. So 11 1 ja 11, 19 minus 11, 8, 88. So 11 8 ja 88, 11 8 ja 88. So 198. So we can write that is 18 times. So 11 1 ja 11, 88. Next 6 is there, but 6 is less than 11. So that's why let us take point 60. So 11 5 are 55. 11 5 are 55. So we can write this as step 18.5. Step 18.5. So 11 1 ja 11. So 19 minus 11, 8, 88. 11 8 ja 88. So 1986 by dividing 1986 by 11. So 11 1 ja 11, 9 minus 1 8, 88, 11 8 ja 88. So this is 0. So by taking 6, 0. So 11 5 ja 55. 11 5 ja 55. So 18.5 plus 1986 by 121. Step 1986 by 121. So by dividing the numerator 1986 by the denominator 121, what we get? So 1986 divided by 121. 1986 divided by 121. 121 into 2, 242. But here 198 is there, so 1 time. So that is 121, 8 minus 1 7, 9 minus 2 7, so 6. So 121 5 times. If you take 6, 6 1 ja 6, 6 12 ja 72. So you can take 7. If you take 7, 7 1 ja 7, 7 12 ja 84. But here we have 776. So that's why let us take 6. So 6 1 ja 6, 6 12 ja 72. 6 1 ja 6, 6 12 ja 72. So this is 6 minus 6 0, 7 minus 2 is 5. So that is 50. That is 50. But 50 is less than 121. So let us take 0. So point. So 16 point. So 16 point. So here we have 121. So 5 times. If you take 121, if you take 5 times, 5 12 ja 60. But 500 is there. If you take 4, 4 1 ja 4, 4 12 ja 48. So we can take 16.4. So that is approximately 16.4. So this is, if you divide the numerator 1986 by 121, you will get 16.4. 16.4. Once observe this, 1986 by 11. So this is 18.5. But here we have 1986 by 121, that is 16.4. So here 18.5 by, if you multiply 18.5 by 11, 11 5 are 55, 11 8 are 88 plus 5, 93, 11 1 are 11 plus 9, 20, 203 only, but here 1986 is them. So we have to take, so that is 180. So 180.5. So here we can take, so that is as 180.5. If we take 180 11 times, so if you take 180 11 times 0, 11 8 ja 88, 11 1 ja 11 plus 8, 1980. Here 1986 is there, so that's why we can take this is, so 180.5. So we can take this is 180.5. So step 180.5 plus step 16.4. Next 1986 by 1321. So we can take this as 1 point something. We don't want to find that. So just we have to write here the number after the fractional part is not important. The number before the fractional part is important. So 1986 by 1321, we can at 1 point something. So this is 0 point something. 0 point something. Now here by taking step 180.5 is 180 plus step 16.4 is 16. Step 1.1 is something, 1 point something is 1. So this is 0. So what we get? 180 plus 16, 196 plus 1, 197. 197. So this is the highest power of 11 in 1986 factorial, that is numerator. That is numerator, we have gotten 197. 197. Now let us find the highest power of 11 in 1000 factorial. Let us find the highest power of 11 in 1000 factorial. So again we can write step 1000 by 11 plus step 1000 by 11 square plus step 1000 by 11 cube plus so on, just like this. But in numerator we have to take 1000. Now the highest power of 11 in 1000 factorial, where the denominator is 1000 factorial, So that's why we can take the highest power of 11. Next, highest power of 11 in 1000 factorial is, highest power of 11 in 1000 factorial is step 1000 by 11 plus step 1000 by 11 square is 121 plus step 1000 by 11 cube. So 121 whole cube, so that is 1321. So you can stop because the value of this is 0 point something. Now by dividing 1000 by 11, by dividing numerator 1000 by 11 you will get. So what we get? So by dividing 1000 by 11, so 11 9 ja 99, 11 9 ja 99, 100 minus 99 is 1, so this is 0. So but 0 is less than 11. So next again take 0, so 9.0, again if you take 9, so 11 9 ja 99. So in numerator we have 1000, in the denominator we have 11. So if you take 11 90 times, if you take 100 times 1100, if you take 90 times, so this is 90 point something. So we can take that is 90 point something. So 1190s. So 1190 times, so 90. So 1190, so that is 990. So 90 point something. 1190 times 990, but 1000 is there. So we can write this as step 90 point something. So you don't want to find the value after the decimal part. Just here the value before the decimal part is important. So 1000 by 121. So if you divide the number 1000 by 121, if you take 8, 8 1 ja 8, 8 12 ja 96. So we can take 8. If you take 9, 9 1 ja 9, 9 12 ja 108. So but here 1000 is there. So this is 8 point something. So you will get step 8 point something. So this is 0 point something. You don't want to find the remaining values. So here clearly 90, step 90 point something is 90, step 8 point something is 8. So this is 0. So 90 plus 8 is 98. Now 197 minus 98, so that is 99. So that is the required answer. But according to the problem, we have to find, the highest power of k, the maximum positive integer k, such that 1001 into 1002 into so on 1986 by 11 power k. So the maximum, to find the maximum value of k, we have to subtract 98 from 197. So therefore maximum value of k equal to, maximum value of k equal to, so here the numerator, that is 197, the denominator is 98. So by subtracting 17 minus 8 is 9, 18 minus 9 is 9, 99. So that is option B. So this problem is just like the difficult problem. So but by using the concept of Legendre's theorem, we can solve this problem easily. Here the problem is given as the maximum positive integer k such that 1001 into 1002 into so on 1985 into 1986 by 11 power k is an integer. In place of k, if you take 99, means 11 power 99, then this fraction will be an integer. So to find the value of k, here first let us multiply the numerator and denominator by 1000 factorial. After that, you will get the numerator as 1986 factorial and the denominator as 11 power k into 1000 factorial. To get the value of k, let us find the highest power of 11 in 1986 factorial and let us find the highest power of 11 in 1000 factorial. After getting them, subtract this from this. So therefore, the maximum value of k equal to 197 minus 98. So that equal to 99. So dear students, hope you understood the class today. In next class, we are going to do some previous competitive problems with respect to the number system. In next class, we are going to do some competitive problems, previous competitive problems with respect to the number system chapter. So thank you for watching my class and thank you for subscribing Tirito. So thank you very much.